Is your child struggling to learn? Your child might be struggling to learn just simply because you do not understand how they learn. Our daughter is a dominant auditory learner. In fact, I would say 80%. This means that her verbal and auditory coordination is so apt. But her ability to do her physical coordination, kinesthetic part, is not as strong as it should be. A few years ago, we got them bicycles. So I have a set of twins. Our son, who is a dominant kinesthetic learner, learned how to ride a bicycle in split seconds. And all of a sudden, she started to struggle because kinesthetic learners find physical activities very easy to come by. So our son learned how to swim also the same day the swim coach got into the water with him. Our daughter struggled a whole lot. My name is Wendy Ologi, and I'm the founder of the Intentional Parent Academy. In all of those years where our daughter was struggling to learn on those physical activities, we were looking for a way to make it easy for her because we understand that it is something that she needs to learn. But we never said, can't you see your twin brother can ride the bicycle? Can't you see your twin brother have just started to swim? Can't you see that stuff? It kills a child. And of course, it kills even the ability to learn. And even if they're going to learn, they will just learn in fear, which is not the real learning. So comparison, it's a thief of the learning process of your child. So what did we do? We thought of how best we could teach her. And boom, learning style was actually the answer. So we started to feed her eyes, started to feed her ears. First with the learnings on how to ride the bicycle. And then we now began to do the actual teaching itself. Then we got safety guards. Then we now got onto the teaching. The same day, after a while of her reading and understanding how riding a bicycle works, she started to ride a bicycle. What did we do? We employed her learning style. So we used her strength to be able to get her to also be able to build on her weakness. When you hit a child's weakness, you actually weaken them. So people don't build from strength to weaknesses. They don't build from weaknesses to strength. They build from strength to weaknesses. Right? So over the years, we have used their dominant learning style to actually teach instead of forcing and assuming that the child should just know. She learned how to ride that bicycle in few days, 2 days. Do you know that understanding your child's learning style might be the singular solution to that learning difficulty that you are experiencing? Instead of screaming, shouting, yelling, and struggling, all you need to know is to understand how your child learns. Our son struggled to read. This same our daughter, because she's a dominant auditory learner, learned how to read even before the age of 4. She was the only one who could read fluently as a valedictorian in her school. So she was the one who could actually present it in nursery school, going to primary, as at that time, her twin brother couldn't read. What did we do? That was our first exposure to understanding how a child learns. And boom, we were able to actually get it right by teaching him how to read using all of the activities. Today, he's an A-list student. Of course, they are now teenagers, and over the years, we have repeatedly used the learning style to teach them how to do the things that they need to do and what they need to do. And beyond that, at the Intentional Parent Academy, we have taught thousands of parents to actually understand how their children learn. And that also has defined where their children should be, the kind of school, the kind of learning environment they should be in part time. No child is born dumb. Every child is actually born a genius. It is what you do or what you do not do that can actually provide that environment to help or mar the child. So at the Intentional Parent Academy, we run the course, Understanding Your Child's Learning Style. The good thing about this course is that we don't just teach parents how to understand their child's learning style, because you can find that online. You Google it, you find a few tips on how you can understand how your child learns. But we actually teach you how you can use this learning style to solve problems, to improve study, to become a better academic student, and also to discipline them correctly. Because I have found in my many years of working with thousands of parents that discipline is something that we struggle with because we do not know the real definition of what discipline is. Discipline is teaching. It comes from the word. Discipline comes from the way it means to teach. And if you're going to teach, how do you teach without understanding how someone learns? So you want to be part of the understanding your child's learning style because it changes the trajectory of your parent, whether it is for academics or even for the learnings in the home. Look at how my husband and I were able to use this learning style to actually be able to teach our children within the home environment how to learn simple things without having to struggle the way you're struggling. Are you that parent that is always screaming at your child during assignment time? Are you that parent that is always frustrated? You have hired many teachers and you're still struggling. Yeah, sometimes your child is even doing well, passing exams, but somewhere within you, you know that your child is actually not doing well. They are really not learning because I say that passing exams is actually not a testament that a child is learning. These are some of the things that you're going to learn in this class. All you need to do is to click the link now below to actually get access to our 50% off bonus right now. That is if you're paying for this course now. Instead of paying 20,500, you get to pay 10,500, which is a whooping discount. In few hours, this discount will be off your face and you will not get the opportunity to pay 10,500. You get to pay 20,500. And yes, even at that amount, it is a steal. You also look in that link, you will see testimonies of parents who've attended this course and how it has changed their lives. I look forward to having you at the Understanding Your Child's Learning Style course. My name is Wendy Ologi, and I'm the founder of the Intentional Parent Academy. See you.